Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our side. Sideline reporter. It's Chicago taking on Miami. To the paint. No good that time. Granger with the defensive effort. Outside Hardaway. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
They get a hand on it. In transition, here comes Miami. Stolen by Kirilenko. And then a line. Jawan with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Jordan. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Miami has possession. Right side Wilkins. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And George, here we go.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Granger with the ball. Shoots over Elijah. A nice shot by Granger.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And it's George missing.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Harden left side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Harden. Pocket 6. Good ball movement here by Miami. Miami no good on that time either.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Miami. They trail by 6. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Pettit. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Miami shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, you can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
Butler from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lets it fly. And it's Sprewell missing.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Miami no good on that time either. To the middle. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, we all saw that coming when KD started cutting to the rim. Beautiful alley-oop finish from Durant.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Back to Pierce. Down low. Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
and wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, what's interesting for me, first quarter, they're already getting points from their reserves.
Well, that's what helped fuel this lead. They caught the defense a little bit off guard.
Miami trails by 13. Pass to Pierce. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
Now, here is Robinson. It's stolen by Wall. Stolen away. Outside Durant. Outside Robinson. Jacks up a three. There's the triple. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And we knew this about Durant a long time ago. His instincts, his mind for generating points is so natural for him.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Miami trails by 13. Pass to Bryant. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Chicago with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Robinson down low. He gets that one. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Hezonja. Good on the triple. Hezonja's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know. Greg goes about 6'8", 240, and he can D-up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line. And Jimmy Butler, something of a quirky character, has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
Outside for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Butler never afraid to be a little bit different, listening to country music in the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
And in the offseason, riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids. Remove the rearview mirror. Whoa!
nasty. That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant, who never ceases to amaze me.
Kicks it out to Granger. Back to Bryant. Over Robinson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the way up.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
Well, it's just an attitude, a way of life. You can't let people see you back down, or they take it as a sign of weakness and expect that treatment every time.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Miami. It's a 16-point game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Robinson. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Miami. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
It's Wilkins with the drive. And he gets it to go from the corner. Wilkins has got his first points in this one.
That's not a possession they'll want to repeat. Despite the points, they got to get a better shot than that.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Wilkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Pettit. Here's Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Robinson hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For Chicago, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And he makes the first.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to Pierce. 1 second left. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Chicago. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Miami trails by 16. Hardaway with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Here's Granger. And another basket for Miami.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Robinson, that's good.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Knocked loose. In transition, here comes Miami. Harden's got the ball. Pass to Wilkins. And again, Chicago turns it over. Miami trails by 14. Down low. Hardaway. And Butler sends it back.
And Butler, one of those guys that's terrific at slapping away shots, utilizing that impressive wingspan on defense.
Another shot. And it's good on the way in. Butler's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Out to Monroe. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Robinson with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. He can't get that one. Granger with the defensive effort.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Here's Wilkins. Miami no good on that time either. Chicago leading by 16. And the basket by Kirilenko. 5 points in the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Nobody near Granger. That one off the back iron and out. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. From deep. But they get it back. Here's Olajuwon. Over Granger. Pass to Olajuwon. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Here's Granger. And it's Granger with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up. It's been a steady game for him, but he hasn't done enough to keep them from falling behind.
To the middle. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago leading by 18. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's George. And that one good.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
For Chicago, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Hardaway for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. That's tipped. Outside, George. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Yao with the block. And now here he comes, Kirilenko leading the break. Now Yao. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Chicago. Closing. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Hardaway for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hardaway has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Miami. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
Takes the three. Rebound by Yao Ming.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. On defense, Chicago. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Here's Yao. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Miami trails by 20. Hardaway for three. Miami no good on that time either. Out to Kirilenko. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, the game looks like it's starting to wear on them. Unable to get out, defend the perimeter, unfocused. It's a bad sign.
Here's Jordan. And Kirilenko sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 4 on the shot clock. The drive by Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Miami no good on that time either.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Well, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Yao. Oh!
Tell us how you really feel
about that finish. Whew. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Taken away by Holiday. The drive by Bryant.
and powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Chicago.
And Yao slams it in.
And given how huge Ming is, he makes alley-oops look easy. Just throw it up his way, and he'll figure out a way to find it and finish it.
Stolen by Holiday. And it's Wall in the corner. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And stolen by Yao. Pass to Kirilenko.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
You're getting fucking destroyed.
And it's Yao missing. And Miami has possession. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Granger outside. Miami no good on that time either. The first one falls.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a result.
Finesse. Todd Boyo.